Hi everyone. Today I would like to discuss about one of the application of stacks. So before that, a stack is nothing but one of the type of linear data type data structure. The stack works on the principle of last in first out or first in last out. So in this stack, in order to add the element in stack, in order to remove the element from the stack, both are performed on same end. That end is called as top. And coming into the scenario, so this is called the top, and the top plays very important role in stack because in order to add the element in one end, in order to remove the element from same end, that end is called as the top. Here there are two key points are there. So one is max means this is called the capacity of stack. So I try to consider it is a max. This is the maximum capacity of stack. In order to insert any element in stack, try to check one condition. That condition is top is equal to max minus 1. If condition is true, still if you want to add any element, at that time we are facing one error. That error is called as overflow. Okay, so in order to remove any element from the stack, try to check one condition. That condition is top is equal to minus 1. Minus 1 is nothing but null. If top is null, still if you want to remove any element from the top, try to decrement the top. At that time we are facing one error. That error is called as underflow. So these two key points are very, very important. Here we are facing two errors. One is overflow, another one is underflow. So coming into here, one of the important application which related to stack, that one is reversing a list. Today I would like to cover reversing a list. Now, so before that, reversing a list is nothing but the point is very simple. Let us consider an array. So my array name is A. I would like to mention here it is called the dimension or size. My size of the array is 10. I want to consider. Based on my size, it is used to occupy some memory. It is around 10 values. That means 10 into, depending upon my data type is integer. So the compiler which allocates 40 bytes of memory based on my size. So now I would like to declare my array. My array having 5 elements are there. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. This is my list of elements in an array. My array name is A. I would like to consider my size of an array is 10. Okay. Now I would like to read all the elements from starting index 0 and the next in 1, 2, and 3, and 4. So total number of elements in array is 4. I would like to read the elements from starting index to last index. Now I would like to perform an operation. That means here I'm considered a stack. My capacity of stack is 5. So now here I'm considered is my stack. My capacity of stack is, that is called as, in technical term I'm considered max. That is the capacity of stack. I'm considered my capacity of stack is 5. Based on the number of elements in list of array, I'm considered my size of stack is 5. So here, and here I already told you the operation of stack is purely depending upon one name. That name is called the top, because in order to add the element in one end, in order to remove the element from same end, that end is called the top. Initially the stack is empty, it means top equal to minus 1. So now it is minus 1. Here is the location. It is 0 location. It is 1 and 2 and 3. So last one is fourth location. Initially when stack is there, here it is top is equal to minus 1. It reads null. Okay, in order to insert the element, try to increase the top here to increment the top. Now the top increases from minus 1 to 0. Insert the element. Now in order to add one more element, then top is increases from 0 to 1. So at that time we try to perform increment of top here plus of p. So increment of top here. Okay, so in this scenario, whatever the element I'm considered in array, and in order to read all the elements from array from index 0, then I would like to push the values, or push is nothing but insert the values in stack from starting index to stack. Initially stack is there, top end at -1. Now would like to increase the top from -1 to 0 by increment of 1 here, by increment of top, that is +1. Then it moves from -1 to +1, it becomes to 0. Now whatever the index 1 is there, it is allocated into push value index 0 at stack. Then I would like to read the second index value, that is 2. Now I would like to push this value into stack. Now the top is incremented from 0 to 1. Now the second value is located into here. Now I would like to push the third value, read third value, push into stack. Now the top is incremented from 1 to 2. Now the value is located here. The next value is 4 here. The last value is 5. Now whatever the list of array is there, I would like to read all the elements from starting index to last index. Then I would like to push the values from each and every element from starting to last by incrementing the top from 0 to max -1. So in this scenario, in order to remove all the elements from stack by decrementing the top. So now I would like to decrement the top in order to remove the elements. So top minus minus, I would like to remove the decrement the top. This operation is called as a pop. In order to insert the elements is called as a push. In order to remove the element is called as pop. Now, in order to remove the elements by decrement the top, initially the top is there at index 4, that means stack of location 4. Then whatever the element is there, according to the principle of stack, last in first out. So whatever the last element is located in stack, this is the first element. I would like to pop the element and store into array. So array, my array is here, same name, I'm considered my array. Now I would like to pop all the elements one after another from stack, and I would like to I would like to uh, store into array. Now the first element is come and stored into arrays 5, because according to stack the last is first out. Now here, now then top is location is 4. Now the top is decremented from 4 to 3. Now it is coming into location of 3 of stack. Now by using pop operation, now the 4 is come and stored in array. Now the top is decremented, now it reaches to 3, 2 location, then 3. Then similarly 4, 3 and 2, 1. So now this is my list of array. Initially I'm considered my list of arrays 1 2 3 4 5. After performing the push operation, I'm locating all the values into stack. This is operation is called the push. In order to remove all the elements from stack and store those values into array one more time, but in stack the last in first out, so all the elements are coming into reverse. This is the basic story which related to reversing a list. I hope you understood. Now I would like to explain same theory by using some images here. Now initially I'm considered top is already there at -1, it means null. Now already I'm considered list of elements in array. The values are start from 1, index 0, the value is 1, next to 2 3 4 5. Whatever the elements are there in array, those elements are inserted into stack by incrementing the top. Now the top is incremented from -1 to 1 by incrementing by 1. Now the top is reaches to 0. Whatever the element is there array, now the value in array, whatever the element is there in array, the element is 1, this value is push and move into stack. Okay, that is top 0. Now Now, the one, whatever the element is there index 0 in array, that element is come and located in stack top 0. Now the top is incremented. The next value in array index 1, that is 2, come and locate to top by incrementing the top by 1. Now top 1. Now incrementing the value of top. Now whatever the index 2, whatever the value is there in array, the value come and stored in stack by incrementing the top plus 1. Now next, similarly top 5, because my list of elements in array is 5. So this is called as the push operation. Now all the elements are stored in array from top 0 to top 4. Okay, according to basic working principle of stack is last in first out. Now whatever the elements are there in stack, the elements are come one after another by using operation is called as a pop. The elements are comes from stack to I would like to store into array. So now I would like to consider the list of elements in array. Now the elements are stored into stack by using push operation. In order to remove the element from stack by using pop operation, those elements are stored into array one more time from index 0 to last. Now I would like to remove the elements by decrementing the top. Now whatever the top 4, that means whatever the largest value is there at top 4, the element is come out first by using pop operation. Then I would like to move on next top. I would like to decrement the top from 4 to 3. Now whatever the element is there come and stored in index 1 in array. Then I would like to perform pop operation. Whatever the top element is there next by decrement the top. Now come and stored. Now and now. So in this scenario, all the elements are recovered in reversing order. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then finally we are getting a reversing list. So now, so whatever the elements are there in array, those values are pushed into stack by incrementing a top. This is called the push operation. Whatever the element we are getting from getting to array from stack by decrementing the top, that is called the pop operation. So based on that algorithm is there little bit. So some few steps are there. So first of all, I would like to declare top is initially called as -1, that is a null. The second one is I would like to consider size of stack. I would like to consider size of stack is my example. I want to consider my capacity of stack is max. I'm considered that is 5. So stack of max, and I'm considered the stack size and array size both are equal. So that's why I'm considered a of max. Okay, so max is the total capacity. Now I would like to perform the operation from 0 to max minus 1. So index 0 to max minus 1. I would like to perform the operation is called the push, because the elements are already considered in array. I would like to read all the elements in array and now push those elements from index 0 to top to stack by incrementing the top here. Okay, then I would like to get all the values from array to stack from top 0 to top max minus 1. Now the same process I would like to repeat it by remove the element from stack and store those elements into array by decrementing the top from max minus 1 to 0. This one is repeated. Then finally we are getting the list in array that is in reverse order. So finally we try to display the reverse order with the help of that is called as reversing array. So finally, so thank you. I hope you understood. Thank you, one and all.